Testing, testing, testing. Testing, testing. Ooh, we are live, fools. We're going to have a very special guest today. It's going to be fun. We're going to let the algorithm take some trades, and we're going to have a very special guest today. It's going to be good. He is going to talk to us about car warranties. So, our special guest today is going to talk to us about your car warranty. Your car warranty has expired. I'd like to talk to you about your car warranty. So, we will have a special guest today. It's going to be wonderful. It's DC Trading. He kind of doesn't he kind of remind you of the car warranty guy that calls you on the phone and says, "I would like to talk to you about your car warranty."
This morning we should have been in a lot of
Listen to
money
that.
by now.
Oh yes, this morning we should have been in a lot of trades,
But
but
it's
you
alright.
weren't.
We win some, we lose some, and like Philip said, we miss some.
But we win some, we lose some. We were supposed to be in a lot of trades this morning, but we weren't. But that's okay because I would still like to talk to you about your car warranty.
What's up with gold? It's just doing its thing. My guy, look at
My
this.
guy.
It just broke this trend, this
We were
bearish
supposed
trend.
that
It's
was actually a
following the
great
bullish
line.
market
Let's go back. I have to go back to that line because that was actually a great
So there you
line.
go. Yeah, nothing is gonna change. This is our life, right? Gold
This is our life.
going. The entry was
The life of a car warranty person. The life of being a car warranty. I would like to talk to you about your car warranty.
Here, boys, on gold. This morning we should have been in a lot of money by now.
Oh!
But it's alright. We win some, we lose some, and like Philip said, we miss some.
But do you know how you can win? Do you know how you can win every time? Uh, by getting your car warranty. That's how you can still win. Even if you lose, you can do your car warranty. You can. I'll call you on the telephone, the rotary telephone, and we will talk about your car warranty.
What's up with gold? It's just doing its thing. My guy, look at this. It just broke this trend, this bearish trend.
So you notice too that he's back to the funding challenges, and he's got a new company up there because they've given him another free challenge account because he doesn't trade live accounts because he can't trade live accounts. So he's got a new funding company up here though. I wonder if during the call, just be like, yeah, we can give you another one, man. I know you blew the other one. We can give you another one. But you must talk about car warranties. I wonder if when this company, My Funded FX, was saying, yeah, you know what, man, we can give you another account. I mean, honestly, we're sick and tired of giving you accounts every like 3 days because you blow them because you suck ass at trading. But we can give you another one, but you've got to stop talking to people about the car warranties for like a couple of days at least. Please try to stop talking to people about the car warranties. We'll give you another one. I mean, I think we're getting tired of giving you challenge accounts that you miserably fail because you're a miserable fuck. But maybe, just maybe this one, you might actually make money. And if you do, then congratulations. But don't talk about the car warranty. It is not. It is not for you. Do not talk about the car warranty. Don't talk about it. Do not talk about the car. No, talk about car warranty today. All right, so we're about to get a 30-minute candle close. We'll see if the algorithm takes any trades. If it doesn't, it did. It took a trade on the US 30. We will see what happens. Win or lose, we'll see what happens. But it did just take a trade on the US 30. This is just the algorithm trading. This isn't me manual trading. This is the algorithm trading. And the algorithm just took a sell. I'm not as huge a fan of taking sells when it's already gone down a lot. Not a huge fan of that. I think that's when we lose the most. But we'll see how this one works. This account is up, obviously. Started on September 29th, and it's up a good amount. So we'll see what happens. I'm not, like I said, not a huge fan of taking sells when it's already gone down a lot, but we'll see what happens. At least we're not sissies and we show live accounts, right? People are like, well, it's a small live account. Well, we're trading the algorithm on it, so we're not going to have a huge account to begin with. But you will always see the terminal up with live trades I am in while I stream because I'm not a pussy. And anyone who doesn't do that is a pussy. And you can quote me on that. You can take that to the bank. Anyone who doesn't show that stuff while they're trading is a pussy. So, would you like to maybe talk about car warranty? Do you want to maybe talk about car warranty? Possibly. Would you like to talk about the car warranty? Hmm? Car warranty? You want to talk about it? You know what the great thing about it too is if I lose this trade, everyone's going to be on my ass, and I really don't care. Um, do not disturb. Hi, Iron Man. How is my king? Sexy as ever. Probably. I don't know. I don't know. How is King Charles? I don't know. But if you're asking about me, I'm sexy as ever. You would need a desktop or you would need a VPN, right? You would need the desktop or the VPN. The answer to that is yes. Desktop or VPN. And a car warranty. But you'd probably need car warranty too, maybe? Just kidding. No car warranty. I have two kids homesick today too, so I don't know what is going on with those kids. Two kids homesick today because they got talked to about their car warranty too. Okay, that's getting old, I know. The car warranty? I don't like I said, I don't like these trades when they are already low. I'm not a huge fan of them, but the numbers are the numbers, right? If I believe that the pattern is going to be right 85% of the time and the pattern forms, then you take the trade. And I will take the trade. I'm not a huge fan of taking trades when it's already gone down a lot. But that's what the pattern said to do. So we take the trade and we have no emotions in the trade. And if we lose a trade. That's perfectly fine with me. I'm not afraid to lose a trade. I'm not scared. I'm not a little sissy boy. And if we lose the trade, we lose the trade. That's no big deal. Not a big fan of taking trades. Yeah, this one's probably going to come get us. Not a big fan of taking trades when it's already gone down like that, especially on the US 30. But if we lose this trade, we lose this trade. Losses happen. So no big deal. And even if we lose this trade, we'll still be up on this account. So we'll still be up on it overall. So I like that, but this one definitely could come and get us. So because I don't like to look at them while they kick me in the ass, let's go listen to car warranty a little bit more.
And it's following the bullish market structure. So there
It's
you go.
following the bullish market structure.
He who has a Y can bear almost anyhow. Tragic. Not gonna try to pronounce his surname. That is Sutra Mantra. Interesting.
Yeah,
Can
no
bear
live account for
anyhow.
him. He just
Yeah, that
trades
is true.
funding accounts because he gets
He
funding
who
accounts
has a
from
Y can bear anyhow. Yeah,
from
that makes
businesses,
sense.
and then he blows them, and he has to get another funding
Let's
account.
see,
So,
gold is up at the resistance. Will we continue breaking 80, 1720
and
to go up to
it's crazy
1730?
because
Let's see.
like if you
Let's
go
find
back
out.
to streams he did a while ago, he he changes he changes. Those all get changed. If you're to look at it, they all get changed. Like every other day, he has a new funding company. Every other day, there's a new funding company because he has to because he keeps blowing it. Let's see. So he has to keep doing it because every other day there's a new funding company because he bites the ass again on a trading. So if you go to one 2 months ago,
Do you want to know how to win trades and scale
no,
those
I don't,
winnings by
bud.
using the
Thanks.
scalping
I
method?
don't. I really
Join my
don't.
free webinar
Thank
where
you
I
for
share the
that effort, but no.
As London open, so all the UK markets orders will now get priced in,
Okay, so
right?
you
And
notice
so
how on this
that's where we
stream
look.
you notice how on this stream it's E8 funding, right? You notice how on this stream it's E8 funding, right? Now he's pimping E8 funding because he has to pimp a new funding company every couple of days because he blows his little challenge account. And so he has to pimp another funding company every couple of weeks because he blew his funding account. So there's another funding account that he had 2 months ago. They dropped his ass because he can't trade. They dropped his ass because he can't trade. Um, let's go to one maybe a month ago, and maybe it'll be a different one. I don't know. But you keep seeing you see the pattern that's forming here. You see the pattern that's forming. Every other day, it's a different funding company. This one there isn't any on there because probably he couldn't get anyone else to sponsor him because he doesn't trade live, and so he couldn't get anyone else to sponsor him. So he had to wait for a new funding company to possibly maybe give him a new funding account. Let's look at it
Let
here.
me start this session.
Yeah. So every now and again you have to. Oh, it's E8 funding still again. So E8 funding. E8 funding coupon code DCFX 8% discount on any account. Um, if he's doing that, then he's doing a really shitty job at it. If he's doing that, then he's doing a really shitty job at it. I don't know if that's what he's doing, but if he is, then he's terrible at that too. But then again, he's terrible, so it could possibly be that he is. I have no idea. He's terrible at it.
Did you trade full time? Yes, Perfect Solutions.
You do not,
Thank
yeah,
you,
you do not
Shivanam.
trade full
Thank you,
time,
thank you,
bud.
thank you.
No, 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 no.
Ooh, this rocket has turned into a vertical rocket. What are we talking about?
So there it is again. See,
I'm
so now
telling you guys.
we go 4 months back, and look, here's another one. There's a different one right now. There's a different one. Look, now you're 4 months back, and he has a different funding account. See that? Now it's Finitive funding. Oh, yes. So we've gone through 4 months of his streaming, and he's had three different trading challenge companies. Why? Because they drop him like a bad habit because he sucks ass. That's why. They drop him like a bad habit because he sucks ass. That's why.
Excuse me, what kind of car do you drive?
A 2014 Corolla. Why?
And how much do you pay for?
He sucks at
Those
it.
GJ buys. Tracy, don't get out. Stay with me, Tracy. No reason to get out yet.
Oh, I'm on there
No
now.
reason to get out, Tracy. Stay with me. Hank, stay with me.
Can you see the
What do you
70?
want?
See, I'm on his stream now because he knows who the
You
boss
get the
is.
best price at the time depending where the market is. Oh, that's really good, Sean. I'm guessing you're one of those who buys high, right? Buy low, sell high is down on interpretation. What is low and what is high? So that's what
Hold
it's.
on. But that's not what I said. I said you don't go to your car dealer and say, I really like this car, but I'm not going to buy it right now. I'm going to wait till it goes up 15%. That's what I said. I said, you don't go to your real estate agent and say, I really love this house, but I'm going to wait till it goes up 15%. I didn't say you necessarily have to wait till it goes lower. I just say you don't go to them and say, this is really good price, but I want to wait till it goes higher.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like picking off.
Oh, that's
even
me on
when
there.
you're in a
That's me
bull
on his
run,
stream.
right? You're trying to pick off 500. Yeah, 12,500 key psychological level. When is enough ever enough, guys? Come on.
Never.
Everyone in the building. This rejection zone. Right? That's assuming we're going to break the 800 level rejection zone.
Oh, that's me again. Hold on.
Yeah, that was what I was saying.
So once we break the.
So that's what happens, folks. That's what happens. That's what happens. That's what happens when you are a crappy ass trader. You have to continually beg people for new funding accounts. I need a new funding account because I suck ass at trading. Please give me a new funding account. See, I need to keep talking about that though, because the trade is doing better as we don't pay attention to the trade and do other things. So we'll just keep listening to me on his stream, which was hilarious.
800 level rejection zone, I would look at getting in.
Oh, that's how you have your zones. Oh,
Yeah.
my zone is my resistance is not right thing. Mine is at the top weeks because I'm anticipating that.
So the guy that's talking now is Phoenix Trading, and Sam would always message me saying Phoenix Trading is such a fraud. Phoenix Trading is such a fraud, and he would ask me all the time, why don't you go after Phoenix Trading? Phoenix Trading is in his stream right now, and he's kissing his ass. But then he would send me a message on Instagram, why don't you go after him? Because I have no proof of what you're saying is true. I have proof of what I'm saying about you is true, but I have no proof about what you're saying about Phoenix is true. But he literally, how this kind of went sideways with me in DC is he got really mad that I wouldn't go after Phoenix Trading.
He just should go up and fill up those wicks.
So if you look at my EJ chart is clear on the 1 hour time frame. Check it out.
Check it out.
Yeah.
All right, someone's.
US 30 is a beautiful 1 hour candle. If it closes like that on the 1 hour candle, I will.
Yo, check the nastiness.
Just remember
How this closes. If it closes back within this range, I don't think I'd look for it. Yeah, I needed to close a little strong upwards, Let's see how this goes. NAS 100 dropping nice. Yep, that's what we've been calling out right from here. You see our zone drawn right over here?
No, you haven't been you don't call
Either
NAS.
we break above,
You don't
retest
call
and continue,
NAS.
or
You don't
we
trade NAS. You haven't been
reject
calling
this range to
NAS.
continue back down.
You don't trade NAS.
And so for me, if the NAS closes like that on the 1 hour, go back to that real quick.
Yeah.
I know I'm going to be right 85% of the time. There's no system that's right 100% of the time, right? Anyone who tells you their system's right 100% of the time, you run away from them and hide. But I know if that pattern closes with a wick longer than the body of the candle at the close of the candle with no tail at the bottom, At the close of the 1 hour, I take that trade. I'm a robot. My stop would be below the high of that wick, right, by 10 to 20 points. I will take that trade every day of the week because I know I'm going to be right 85%. I'm a robot. No emotions, no nothing. I don't care.
All right, guys.
Truth.
US
Truth.
oil. Okay, let's check
Truth.
crude oil. WTI crude oil.
Truth.
You want to enter a buy? Do you want to enter a? He wants.
He says buy or sell on the mag. Well, it's a sell, Jorge, because the wick at the top of the body of the candle is longer than the body. If it was a buy, the tail would be longer.
US oil is doing what we're just talking about in mass. That's what it's doing.
You don't buy US oil until we come into this region and
he doesn't trade US 30, and he doesn't trade oil, and he doesn't trade NAS. But I did hear that in his group he's starting to call US 30 calls, and I hear it's a complete train wreck. I hear it's a complete train wreck, as this trade seems to be right now. For me, on the US 30, it seems to be a complete train wreck, but that's okay. I hear he's making calls on that, and I hear it's just a colossal failure. But then again, it's not surprising because he himself is a colossal failure. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's a colossal failure because DC trading is a colossal failure in everything he tries to accomplish in life. So it's not surprising, to be honest. I used Hugo's Way for a while, and I always got my money when I wanted it, and that's all I really care. Is does the broker give me my money when I ask for it? Does that make sense? Does it make sense? As long as the broker gives me my money when I ask for it, that's all I care about. That's it. That's all I care about. I know a bunch of people say, well, this broker is good, this broker is good, this broker is bad, this, that, and that. Does the broker give you your money when you ask? And that's all I care about. That's it. Pretty simple, right? Gosh, this thing, I hate those kind of trades when we've already hit a bottom, especially on the US 30. I think we're going to lose on this trade. And again, that's okay. Losses happen and no big deal. I like this gold trade that's coming up, possibly on the 30-minute close here in 14 minutes. If it closed like this, I like that trade because we've already gone up a little bit, and that would just be a trace to go back down. I like that one a little bit better. I would like that trade a little bit better. So if the 30-minute candle closes on gold like that, then I would imagine we're going to get a trade on that. We'll see. Like I said, this is just algorithm trading, so it doesn't. The dollar had good news. I really don't know. I really don't care if the dollar had good news, to be honest with you. Who cares if the dollar had good news? I don't care. So yeah, we're going to lose on this trade most likely. We are about 22 points away from losing on this trade. And like I said, that's okay. It's totally okay. They should correlate, but I found that in these markets, the way things are these days, it doesn't always mean just because the dollar is going up that gold will go down, or it's correlated for most of time and eternity, but I found that it doesn't correlate as much to me, if that makes sense. Yeah, we're going to lose on this one. Yeah, we're out. We're close to being out. So, and that's fine. We're still up on this account. Kind of pisses me off, but we're out. We'll be out in a second, at least. And again, that's okay. It's just gonna tease me for a minute. It's gonna take me out. It's just gonna tease me for a minute. Yeah, I thought for a second we might escape, but we're not gonna escape. Yep, out. Okay, so we lost on that one, right? And again, that's okay. Losses happen. Losses are part of the game, and you just move on to the next one. So no big deal. Cue the haters. They'll say, ha ha ha, you lost. And you can suck my cock, all of you. I don't care. Losses happen. Losses happen. They will always happen. It's a part of the game. If you don't like losses, then you're never going to be successful in trading. You're never going to be successful at trading if you can't handle losses or you can't handle drawdown, you can't handle any of that. You might as well just stop trading now. Just stop trading. Luck Slayer, what's up, brother? This is a good dude that we always like to kick it in this completely shitty ass chat room. But welcome, buddy. Good to see you. But yeah, losses are good for you. They put hair on your chest. I'm not a big fan of hair on my chest, so I don't know why you say that, but excuse me. But yeah, losses put hair on your chest and they're good for you. So congratulations. So if we look at this account, right? Because we show history because we are not sissy wissies. This account was started at $500 on September 29th. It has a profit of $20.81. It actually had a profit of a lot better. If you look at these last couple trades, we are on. It's on kind of a lose. It goes through losing streaks, the EA, and then it goes through winning streaks. But if you look at these last several, right here, the last right there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's lost 4 out of the last 5 trades. So it goes on winning streaks and it goes on losing streaks. That's okay. We were at 670 on this account, and now it's back to 520. But again, so it's lost about $170 in the last couple. But that's okay. Like I said, that's okay. We're still up overall on the account, so no big deal. But it would be nice if you know you have those winning streaks and then you have those losing streaks, and again that's part of it. And I'm not taking manual trades on this. This is just all the algorithm working. So if you think about it, it's still up 5% since September 29th of last month, right? September 29th, and that's really good. 5% is really good, but it was up obviously a lot more, and it will be up a lot more again, but it's taken a couple losses, and that's okay. 5% still up after taking a lot. 4 out of the 5 last losses is, to me, is actually pretty good. But we'll see. Maybe we'll lose more. But the difference between this when I stream and all the other streams is you'll never see DC showing a live terminal.
It shows us.
You'll never see DC showing you a live terminal when he trades because he's a pussy. You'll never see Dave Teaches. You'll never see him showing a live terminal while he trades because he's a pussy. You'll never see any of these people showing you a live terminal while they trade because they're pussies. But you'll never see Dave do it. Ever. Ever. Because he's a sissy. This is all he does.
Didn't we save the candle here? That this candle came and mitigated, and then this candle came into and mitigated that candle, and so let's see what it do. Hooty hoo. I imagine that's how the people in Texas talk. I don't know.
See, the king of hindsight trading. It did this. I told you it was going to do this, and then it was going to do this, then it was going to do this, then that, then this, and then up like that, and then down like that, and over there. I was going to do all of that stuff. I told you that. Well, yeah, it's already done all that. It's already made that move. Why are you telling us about it now? Because I couldn't tell you about it earlier because I didn't know. I didn't know. I didn't know it was going to do that. But now I'm telling you because now I sound smart. one of the funny lines yesterday was they say that he'll start just playing the music once he says, "Oh, it's gonna go this direction," and it goes the opposite direction of what he said it was gonna do. Then he'll just start turning up the music and playing it loud, which is probably one of the most hilarious comments from yesterday.
Not trying to be offensive, sorry guys. So look, Asian session, range, tap, continue. Tap, continue.
Again, he just said Asian session. Look, tap, continue. You all realize that this isn't the Asian session now. It's the next day, and he's like, look, Asian session, tap and continue. Asian session, tap and continue. Asian session, tap and continue. I told you I was going to do that. Well, yes, it's really easy to tell people that when it's already happened. What happens if it wouldn't have tapped and continued? What happens if it would have just went that way? He would have said, look, I told you it was going to do this. And I told you it was going to tap and go down. Tap and go down. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? Do you understand the fact that hindsight trading is the greatest tool in the history of mankind because it allows you to be right 100% of the time and never be wrong. And it's amazing. Hindsight trading is amazing. Look, I told you it was going to do this, and it was going to do this, and then it was going to go all up in here, and then do this, then it's going to go over here and do that. Ah, whoa-wee. It's going to do something like that. Something like that. It's going to do something like that. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Thank you, sir. Why don't you just tell us what it's going to do prior to it actually doing something? Because that would require that you actually know what you're talking about, and that wouldn't be good. Yeah, everyone can tell that, right? I mean, again, it's like having Biff's Almanac from Back to the Future and going to and betting on sports. Everyone can tell what's going to do after the fact, of course.
About what? 2 more after that sequence? Let me see. So
See it again right here.
2. Let's see.
See it again right there? I was drawing all these things at the bottom and saying, oh, I told you, this, and this. Again, real easy to do after it's made that move. Really easy to do, right? Oh, yes. Look at this. I told you it was going to do this. Oh, my goodness. What a genius.
If you guys didn't understand what I just said, go and look back.
It wasn't there. Actually, I knew. See, he can't handle it. He can't handle not being in here. I told you that. I told you. He can't handle not being here as we just entirely rip his sorry ass analysis for being hindsight.
To you. It's not for these little retail traders here.
Oh, yes.
And by retail, I mean foolish pattern trading.
Foolish pattern trading. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Again, this person has such a big ego that he says, I get tired of my back hurts from carrying all the YouTube streamers. But then he goes after people and says, you have a big ego, man. You need to humble yourself. But this is the same person that says, I get tired of carrying all the YouTube streamers because I'm so awesome. How do you square that, Dave? How do you square that? Calling out people for their ego, but yet having the biggest ego possibly in the industry. How do you square that? How do you rectify that? How do you justify that? How do you do any of that? I get tired of carrying my back hurts from carrying all the YouTube streamers.
PT? Foolish pattern trading. Come on, guys, spam up the chat. FPT, let's get them going.
Foolish pattern trading. Mm-hmm. Well, look, I told you it was going to do this. I told you. When it was way at the bottom here, I told you it was going to do this.
Funky pattern trading.
I told you it was going to do this. Really easy to do once it's up here. To tell people it was going to go up.
We turn FPT into something else.
Yes, you do. You turn it into
Full
hindsight.
time and part time, never again.
You turn it into hindsight trading because you suck ass.
Full and part time, never again. Full and part time, never
Can you repeat that? I didn't hear
again.
that. Can you repeat that? Can you repeat that? I didn't hear that. Full and part time. Can you repeat that again?
Funky pattern trading.
Excuse me, sir. Can you
Foolish
repeat that?
pattern trading.
Can you repeat that, sir?
But we turn our group, we turn FPT into something else.
Oh, what do you turn it into?
Full time and part time, never again.
Oh, can you repeat that, sir?
Full and part time, never again.
Can you repeat that, sir?
Full and part time, never.
Thank you. Thank you for obeying our commands.
Out, and institutional level. When they drove price up out of here, guys, this video is gonna be sauce for a lifetime.
Oh, listen to sauce for a lifetime.
I don't even know what's on me right now, but
listen. This is
lifetime.
Great. For a lifetime.
We shifted up above their area here. Close.
See again. See what he's doing here? He's telling people this is going to be sauce for a lifetime as he draws things and says it did this and now it's going up and it did this. It is the most basic fraud you'll ever have. It is really easy to draw all these and say, oh, this is going to be great sauce. This is going to be great stuff. It went up. Well, no shit, it went up. It already made the move. And you're drawing it from right here saying, I told you guys. Well, then where is your execution? Where is your execution? Are you listening to this? This is going to be the greatest sauce ever. It doesn't take a genius to know it went up when it's already gone up. This is the stuff you deal with. It's amazing. Talk about it or call it when it's down here. Talk about it when it's down here and call it when it's down here. Stop talking about how it's going to go up when it's already gone up massively. Call it down here and execute it. Otherwise, you're a pussy. Otherwise, you are a pussy. I know you hear it. You're a pussy. Really easy to talk about when it's here. Really easy to talk about the up move when it's already gone up. Only pussies do that. Are you guys, do you see the pattern with him? You see the pattern? Hindsight trading at its best.
Closed it up, and what did I say? I said oftentimes we get a tap in and we continue.
And what did I say? Oftentimes you get a tap in and then we continue. Because I know now that it's already gone up and I can say that to you. It's just amazing.
Right? Da-da-dun-dun, but we come back. So
the best hindsight trading ever. The best hindsight trading ever. We continued above,
and we came back here. Institutional candle, right? Why? Because they mitigated this area, pushed, pivoted off of the same area.
You know what that is? You know what that is? That's called basic support and resistance. Okay, that's all that is. So he's talking about how it went here, broke above here, and then pulled back to here. That's called basic support and resistance, people. You can fancy it up, call it whatever you want. It's called basic support and resistance. I love his little fancy explanations. And then look, it goes up. It tests this area again, another resistance area, basic resistance, comes back down and look, oh my gosh, it touches that same area again. Basic support. Oh my gosh, it's so difficult. It's so difficult. This area pretty much right here gets tapped like 3 times. And then once an area has been tapped multiple times, does that area become weaker or does that area become stronger? Now I'm actually going to ask you guys a question. Once an area has been tapped 3 times to 4 times or whatever it is, does that area become weaker or does it become stronger? So he can tell you about all this institutional crap. He can tell you about all this stuff. It's basic support and resistance. It comes down, it tests that area one more time, and then it gets the momentum and it breaks it, because you can throw a baseball against a glass window a certain amount of times. Eventually, that window cracks, and eventually this area cracks. No, it gets weaker, Jay. This area gets weaker the more times it gets tapped. It gets weaker. It's like throwing a baseball through a window. The more times you throw that baseball through the window, the weaker that window becomes, and then it finally cracks. But look at all his fancy explanations for basic support and resistance. It's great. It's wonderful. I'm enjoying his really fancy explanations for basic support and resistance.
Went to bring price up. You had all of this storing of liquidity being created here. Elliott wave has a pattern for that. And then what? I said, watch this candle, right?
There it is again, right? I said, watch this candle. I said, watch this candle. Oh, watch this candle. We didn't hear you actually say watch that candle, but he says, watch that candle. Watch that candle, and then it goes up again. He didn't say he didn't execute it. He didn't execute a trade, because you don't see any trades here. But do you see how he's doing? Again, hindsight trading is beautiful. Beautiful. Again, another hindsight. I told you, watch this candle, and then it went up. Well, where were you then? Why didn't you execute on that? Oh, yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why I didn't execute on it, because it's really easy to tell you it's going to go up when it's already gone up. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful.
First imbalance, put in the high, right? No.
What is this like?
Then I told you about my candles on the way down.
Oh,
I'm gonna teach that once I get that in a concrete manner.
he's gonna teach about that candle he told you about once he gets it in a concrete manner. Actually, what he's gonna do is he's going to teach it to you once he can justify the fact that he didn't say anything about it, and now he's going to take credit for the down move. So the reason he's not going to tell you about it right now is because he's got to find a valid reason why he said he talked about it but didn't execute. That might be one of the funniest things he's ever said. And he said a lot of funny things. So let's replay that, because that was absolutely hilarious.
Price up. You had all of this storing of liquidity being created here.
Listen.
Elliott wave has a pattern for that.
Listen, this is great.
And then what? I said, watch this candle, right?
Yeah, uh-huh. Yeah, uh-huh.
First imbalance, put in the high, right? No. Then I told you about my candles on the way down.
Oh, you told us about the candles on the way down. No, you didn't.
That once I get that in a concrete manner, I'm going to teach that.
Yeah, he's going to teach it once he gets it in a concrete manner. He could justify the fact that he is absolutely the best hindsight trader ever to exist on the history of the earth. He's going to teach that to you, so stay tuned. He's going to teach it to you. Stay tuned. He'll teach it to you. Once he can justify it. Once he can justify it, he'll show you. Why do you care, Clive? Why do you care? It's my stream. I'll do whatever the hell I want. I mean, I'm happy you're here, but why do you come in and you say, why do you, because I'll do whatever the hell I want. And since we only take trades, or the algorithm only takes trades on the close of the 30-minute candle, which doesn't close for another 21 minutes. It doesn't close for another 21 minutes. We're not going to take any trades until the 30-minute candle close. We like to have fun during that time frame when between 30-minute candle closes. There's no reason to be doing anything, because we're not going to take a trade unless we get a 30-minute candle close. So during those times, we just like to show people what idiot trading looks like. So I appreciate you being here, but there's 21 minutes left on the 30-minute candle, and we're not going to take any trades until then. So during those times when there's no trades to take, we like to mock other traders because it's hilarious, and we like to expose them for being idiots. And this industry is full of our industry gets such a bad reputation because of people like this. Okay, that's why I'm passionate about it. I've been doing this for a long time. I'm passionate about it because new traders get duped into thinking that these guys actually have a fucking clue what they're talking about, and I can't stand that. New traders get duped into believing that these people actually have a fucking clue what they're talking about, and I can't stand it. This guy has no business teaching people or doing anything. Why? Because he can't execute. He's a great hindsight trader, but he does not. It's just new traders need to know what to stay away from. And I'm almost more passionate about that than I am about trading in general. He's an idiot too. You know what? I shouldn't say that, but we can go. I mean, he's another Joe. He's another. Here's the problem. Okay, here's the problem. Let's go take a look at him for a minute. He's no different than anyone else. He will not show a live terminal while he trades, and that pisses me off. And he charges for his services. If you charge for your services, when you stream, you should be able to show a live terminal and show that you're successful. Show that you're successful trading your own personal live account. And if you can't do that, then you have no business charging people money. That's my problem.
Let it be known to all.
So I don't think he shows a live terminal. I don't think you'll ever see him show a live terminal.
I've got a minute and a half.
Okay, you'll never see it. You can go onto all of these streams, and you will never see any of them show you a live terminal. They all hide behind TradingView. But then they want you to believe that they're successful in their own personal live accounts. If you're that good, then show your account. You will not, in any of these streams, any of these people, you will never see them ever show you a live terminal. Why is it difficult? Why is it difficult to show a live terminal? That's my question. Why is it difficult? Why is it difficult? And here's the other problem I have with this guy, and it's the same with all the YouTube streamers. Okay? So here he says, right here, potential sells below 1697, this area right here. Okay? So what he's doing is he's selling bottoms, hoping that it goes lower. Let me ask you a question for all of the people in here. When you go to buy a house, do you say to your real estate agent, I really love this house, but I want to wait till it goes up 15% before I buy it? Is that how you do investing? Or you go to your car dealership and say, I love this car, but I want to wait till it goes up higher before I buy it. So in every other aspect of investing that we do in our lives, we look to buy low and sell high, correct? Buy low, sell high. Buy low, sell high has been a true concept long before any of us were born and will be a true concept long after any of us are dead. Okay? It is the most simple investing you can do. But when we trade, we invert that, right? And we look to buy high like he's doing here. He wants to buy above here. We look to buy high and hope it goes higher, and we look to sell low, hoping it goes lower. That is not how the banks do it. That's not how and this Lord Banks that's probably the biggest bullshit I've seen. Okay, nothing to do with banks. Okay, banks don't trade like that. Banks don't sell bottoms hoping it goes lower and buy tops hoping it goes higher. Nobody does that. Okay, it is the most foolish way to trade. And I could go to any YouTube stream, any of them, and this is the same way that they all trade. It is the most worthless garbage in Forex. but these people are worthless garbage. So I don't really have any, it's just nonsense. I don't know much about official lens, so I'm not gonna say anything. Um, I've I've been in this guy's stream before. I've listened to it, and I don't have to tell you anything else other than what he's doing here is bullshit trading. Okay, that's bullshit trading. Buying high, hoping it goes higher, and selling low, hoping it goes lower is bullshit trading. I'm sorry. Sorry if that hurts people's feelings. It's just the facts. And you can go to any of them. Go to any of them. It's the exact same strategy that any of them use. It's the exact same. It's the exact same. Name a YouTube streamer. Name a YouTube streamer. Name them. I mean, it's so stupid. It's the exact same shitty ass trading style that they all use. Name somebody. It's all the same. Corbs? I've never heard of Corbs. But it's all the same.
The hourly can easily profit for runner. Oh my god, JR, wait, I got in on the 30-minute. I have bit fatigue on Tuesday.
Look, is this not the same right here? What does it say? What does it say right there? What does it say right there? Sells below here. Selling low and buying high. What does it say right there? Sells below there. After this thing has already gone massively down, and now after it's already gone massively down, you want to start selling below there? You want to start selling at major support? This thing has gone down massively, and now you're just thinking, maybe I should start selling now. Maybe I should start selling now below here. Again, buying low, selling low, and buying high, hoping and praying it goes further down. It's the dumbest style of trading you'll ever see in your life. I'm sorry, I actually like this guy, so I didn't really want to put that on there. Lorenzo Cordona, let's look at Lorenzo. I've seen his stuff on here before. Cordano. Let's try that. I've seen him on here. First of all, it's 1 minute scalping. And scalping's for pussies.
Account?
My first problem with it is it's 1 minute scalping, and scalping's for pussies. But I don't know. I mean, he doesn't have on here some of the stupid stuff that other people have on here. So far so good. He doesn't have stupid stuff on there. He's not saying sell below here and buy above here. So that's a little bit different than some of the other ones. So maybe different, right? You don't see any of these. See on other streams, you would have them saying we're going to look for sells below this level here. So on other streams, right, you would have that saying in there, we're going to look for sells below there, right? So that's different. Most streamers would say sells below the break of this level here. So that's different. So maybe he's different. I don't know. All I'm saying is you don't become profitable trader over the long run by selling bottoms and buying tops. Does that make sense to everybody? You don't become a successful trader over the long run by selling bottoms and buying tops. Does that make sense to everybody? Does that make sense? That's not how you become successful. The banks don't do that. In every other aspect of our investing lives, we look to buy low and sell high, but these idiots look to sell low and buy high. It's the dumbest thing in the world. Nobody does that that's successful over the long run. Nobody. Nobody does that is successful over the long run. And then the other thing is, like I said, if you my two problems with YouTube streamers are they're too big of pussies to show their live terminal while they trade. And if they're as good as they say they are, they should not be afraid to show a live terminal. If they're as good as they say they are, and maybe they are that good, then why wouldn't you want to show a live terminal showing the trades that you're in? So you need to question that. You need to say, well, wait a second. You're asking me to pay you money for stuff. You're asking me to join because all of them have services, right? They use YouTube as a breeding ground for their paid services, which is fine. It's it's marketing. That's understandable. But if you can't show that you're successful in your own personal live trading account, you have no business selling signals, teaching a class, doing anything. You have no business doing that. If you can't prove to people that you're successful in your own personal live trading account. No business YouTube streaming. You have no business charging people for anything. You have no business doing anything. Learn how to trade first. And I get crucified all the time because I speak the truth to people and people hate it. People hate it because I tell the truth. And they hate when I call that out. And then I say, well, it's really simple. It's a really simple fix. Just show your live terminal showing that you're successful in your own live trading account. And they won't do it. Dave won't do it. Again, we got 8 minutes left before this candle closes. And looks like there's a couple possibilities in 8 minutes. You'll never see Dave ever show a live terminal with trades he's in. Why? Because if he shows that, he knows that he gets exposed. Not one time will you see him show a live terminal. Not one time. Now there's a few people that are doing it now. I went after Controller a lot, Controller FX. Like him or not now, he seems to be willing to show a live terminal now, and I respect that a little bit more. If you show a live terminal, I respect that. And every now and again, supposedly this is a live terminal, and I have no reason not to believe that it is, but he's starting to show that, and I respect that. Okay? I respect that he's showing people a live terminal. I want to believe that part of that is because I gave him a really hard time for months. I was after him, telling him, if you're so good at what you do, then you should be able to show a live terminal. And he looks like he's actually doing it now, so kudos to him for that. Kudos to him for that. I just want people to be transparent with people. People hate me all the time for just asking that people be transparent. That's all. We're just asking that people be transparent. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with asking people, if you're that good, then show us that you're that good? I don't see why there's anything wrong with it, but people seem to hate me because of that, which is fine. I can take it. I have broad shoulders. I've been doing this for a long time. I can take the heat. And I have to be willing to take the heat, right? If I dish out the heat, I have to be willing to take the heat. Dave's sending me messages on Instagram. Dave's sending me messages on Instagram calling me a clown. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I wish I had Instagram right here on this thing. I would show it to you guys. Actually, I can. Look at this. I'll show it to you. Hold on a second. Let me do something. This is great. I love it. I love the fact that he cannot. I love the fact that he can't handle it. So let's just do this. I'll be able to show you guys here in a second. I absolutely love it. I love it. It makes me happy inside. It makes me, it just makes me tingle. It makes me tingle. Oh, but I can't show this to you guys because then you'll be calling me. This is going to be very difficult. I can't really show this to you guys because then I have to do it with my phone number and then you'll be calling me. And, you know, but yeah, Dave's sending me messages. It's beautiful. I love it. It makes my spider senses tingle. Tingle in the buttocks, maybe. You know, you never know. You never know. Maybe it's in the buttocks. Maybe it's in other places. You never know, man. And I ain't gonna tell you. None of your business. None of your business, man. None of your business. So we got 4 minutes left in this candle to see if the algorithm will take any new trades. We'll see if it does. It's potentially looks like you could get a GJ sell here on the algorithm based on that candle, the 30-minute candle closing with that wick longer than the body of the candle at the top. Potentially could sell there, but I don't take any manual trades in this account. This is an account just to test out the algorithm. So I won't take the trade unless the algorithm takes the trade because this account is solely just to see how the algorithm does on the live markets. So I know what I would do if I were trading my account personally. I know what I would do, but we'll see what the algorithm does. It should be about the same as my personal trading, but we'll find out. And it's possible it could do the US 30 as well. So we will find out here in 3 minutes. It will be fun. And maybe we'll lose again. And then all the people can get their kicks and thrills that I lost. And that would be wonderful too. See, the difference between me and Dave is Dave talks about things. I actually execute on things. Win or lose. The difference between me and Dave is he talks about trades or things that happened after the fact. I actually execute on them. There's a huge difference there, and you need to know what the difference is. He talks about things, I execute on what I talk about. There is a huge difference. He'll understand that someday. There's always a big difference between execution and talking about things. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna be here till this candle closes in 30 minutes, and then I'm gonna keep the stream up, but I'm gonna stop talking for a while and go get some food and do some stuff and just get away from the charts. But I will have my stream up. You can talk bad about me. You can do whatever you want. I don't care. I have thick skin. You can roast me. You can do whatever you want in this stream. I don't care. I don't kick people out. If you want to talk smack about me, you're more than welcome to do that. But after this candle closes, I will be taking a break. But the stream will continue to be up. Okay, so it did take a sell. A little bit I'm a little bit. That's interesting. It did take a sell though, so we'll see what happens. And we're gonna risk $50 again, right around $50, and we'll see what happens. So you guys have a wonderful time. Enjoy it. Maybe I get my ass kicked. I don't know, but it did take a sell on the US 30, and there it is. The terminal is up with trades that it's in. So we'll see what happens on this one. Maybe we win, maybe we lose. You never know. All right, y'all have a good day. I'll be back later, but y'all have a good few hours.